Hello everyone and welcome to this special thank you video for my 80,000 subscribers milestone. This is going to be a quick tutorial on how to install ZombieScape and connect to the servers that are running this mod in Counter-Strike. I'm going to explain this in just a few steps so that you are completely set up to play this game just as I do on my channel. So the first step to install ZombieScape is to install any of the Counter-Strike games. But to do so you also need to have a Steam account, which you can get through steampower.com. It requires you also to install Steam as a program, which you can do by going to steampower.com, install Steam and then hit this green button. It will give you a Steam setup.exe, which you can then run to install Steam. It will then be installed on your computer, as you can see here, which is separate from your internet browser, which will also save all of your games such as Counter-Strike, Counter-Strike Global Offensive or Counter-Strike Source. Now, to play Counter-Strike itself, you need to buy any of the 3 versions that are available on Steam, such as Counter-Strike, Counter-Strike Source and Global Offensive. There are differences between the 3, and if you are not aware of what Counter-Strike is or why you need to play to play ZombieScape, let me give you a quick walkthrough of through the 3 different versions and tell you exactly what the differences are. So Counter-Strike 1.6, or just short for Counter-Strike, is the oldest version of the 3 and was released in 2000. This version is a lot more difficult than, for instance, Source and Global Offensive if you are a brand new player, because the controls are more stiff and the graphics are older and the communities are well established, so the gameplay is kind of, it's kind of niche compared to Global Offensive or Source. So I would advise against using this version if you are a new player, but it's an amazing game, it's an amazing version for Zombie mod if you are a veteran player. If you are new instead to Counter-Strike, Global Offensive will be the best choice, because it not only is it the latest iteration in the franchise, but it has much better graphics and a feel and gameplay that is more similar to recent shooters that new players probably have been playing in the last years. It also has a lot of servers that are constantly running at full speed, 64 on 64 players. It's really amazing and will be the easiest version to jump in if you are a brand new player. Lastly, we have Counter-Strike Source, which was released between these 2 games and is it's just much different than 1.6, but more similar to CS:GO, except that it has less impressive graphics and less advanced server mechanics. Counter-Strike Source is especially known for having the golden era of ZombieScape. Most of my most popular videos were recorded on Source, but it's really just a personal taste. Whether you like Counter-Strike 1.6, Source or Global Offensive more is really up to you, but if you are a brand new player, I would suggest starting with Global Offensive, and then if you have played a little bit, go to Counter-Strike Source or Counter-Strike 1.6, because all these 3 games are really amazing for their normal gameplay, but also for ZombieScape. Okay, so once you have installed Counter-Strike Source or Global Offensive or 1.6, it's time to go to the server browser. To do this, you can go to the Steam icon on your taskbar, or go to the quick launch icon right here and hit the servers button. If you don't see this button, go to your settings, go to the interface, then hit the set taskbar preferences and enable the servers button right here. So go to the quick launch icon and click on the servers button. This will open the browser, which will give you a list of servers that are running on Global Offensive. Now we want ZombieScape servers because these are running the ZombieScape mod. And as you join one of these servers, it will automatically load all of the files that you need for the modification. So you don't need to install any external files. Now, to browse for specific servers that are running only ZombieScape, all you need to do is select the correct Counter-Strike version from the games list, such as Counter-Strike 1.6, Global Offensive or Source, in this case Global Offensive, and then browse for ZombieScape maps. ZombieScape maps stands short for ZE_, which will then give you a list of all the servers that are running these maps. To do this, hit the refresh all button and it will start searching for Zombie Escape servers. This can take a while depending on the settings that you have here. I would recommend against ticking off any of these or ticking on any of these settings, because most of the Zombie Escape servers are usually full, especially in the evening, and might not show if you hit these ones. Once you're satisfied with the selection that you have, you can double click any of these servers to start joining the game automatically. If you want to see server information before you want to join, you have to right click and hit View Server Information. If you are then satisfied, you can still hit the Join Game button, which will automatically launch Global Offensive and put you right in the server. If this is your first time, it will also start loading files automatically, which will enable you to play Zombie Escape. The last thing I'm going to show you is an alternative way to connect to one of the servers. For instance, if one of the servers is full, sometimes there are ways that you can force your connection if they have something like kicking spectators. So go to the community servers once more, choose a server to your liking that might be full, click the view server info and copy the IP address that is there. Just copy it. Then close everything and open the console. Then if you type in connect and then the IP address and hit enter, it will automatically connect you to the server.